been 2 weeks, but we're back and we're talking Lamborghini prams. And then Bec takes a turn to talk organ donation.
Yeah, it's a mixed bag with lots of parent news this episode. We've got random, we've got wild, we've got funny, and we finish with a heartwarming one. But it's a house full of toddlers who just skipped their naps.
Well, that's a good turn, isn't
I
it?
think I'd want my pram to burp the baby if it was.
Italian leather.
But I will go on record to say that you were right.
All right, so fun fact to kick us off today, after a week hiatus, which we'll touch on in a second. Did you know a study has showed that funny parents were viewed more positively, had stronger relationships with their adult kids, and were perceived as better and more effective parents?
So there is hope for me.
No.
Hope for one of us.
Yeah, the one that tells jokes and is a clown.
Whatever. Your dad jokes aren't even funny.
That's why I'm the fun parent.
Whatever. Please. You get half your jokes from me.
No, I don't. You don't know what a joke is.
Oh, whatever.
Says the one who wanted to veto and get rid of dad jokes in this podcast.
For good reason. They were not doing very well.
Yes.
You go back through our social media reels, the dad jokes were the ones that bottomed out hard.
Didn't make them for reels. I don't care.
Well, I mean, the people can comment.
Who is the person
If they want them back.
All right.
Okay.
It has been 2 weeks.
Yes. I'm glad you started with something happy and positive because we did not release an episode last week because we were in the trenches of sickness. And I think we just had every sickness possible.
There's a flu going around and RSV the flu.
Oh, we got the message.
RSV
What was it? Kindy said
and all
there's
sorts of
gastro,
stuff.
RSV, and influenza B all confirmed in the kindy rooms. And I was like, great, we'll take your pick which one we've got because all of the symptoms are here. So,
Well, it wasn't just kindy, it was the whole school.
Yeah.
And like multiple schools and multiple, like I know people from everywhere that has had it. Like literally is wiping out everywhere. We know. So
yeah.
that was fun.
Fun. So, yeah,
But
it's a
we're back. We're alive.
We survived. We're on the other side. There is life after sickness.
Yay.
And we did say coming into yays and nays, we're not going to whinge. This is not going to be a sickness whinge.
Except, no, it's not a whinge. For the parents out there who have sick kids or in the trenches, there is light at the end of the tunnel, even though you feel like you just want to curl up and die.
Yes, you will sleep again. They will breathe through their noses again. It will all
They
be
will stop
okay.
coughing themselves awake every 5 minutes.
So one of the things that I'm yaying that was amazing, and I think I have an extra appreciation for just from through all the chaos.
Yeah, tell me.
Is the air fryer.
Oh,
I know. I'm going on record. I was a skeptic, but I will go on record to say that you were right. And it is a good addition to our kitchen.
I'm sorry. Let's just. Can you repeat that, please?
Nope, you've got it on recording. You can cut that out and put it on your phone, make it my ringtone if you have to. But yes, I will say as a parent that air fryer has worked its little butt off this week just with, oh my gosh,
Just
dinner. Simple things. You can do healthy food. It's not all bad food. I think that's what I've been
we've
really
done a good
impressed
mix
with.
of.
Yeah.
We've done a good mix.
I think that's, really helped. So yaying an air fryer. If you're a parent listening with little kids that don't have an air fryer yet, it's worth
Try it out.
I recommend.
Give it a go.
I'm double yaying because there is
Wow.
the very good
Look at
potential.
you trying to anti-negative.
Silver lining the sickness. Not sponsored, but something that I
But
am loving and really appreciated what
if you
the
make
kids
this
were.
product,
Oh yeah, feel
free
free
to sponsor.
I mean, we've already bought them at full price, so you don't need to sponsor us.
No, but
The spewy mats. They're called
Yes.
spewy mats, and they're these mats that are like
no, they're
probably
a bit thicker than that.
bit longer than that,
about-
and it's waterproof. And then it's got like fabric on the sides that you can tuck under the mattress. So it just sits on top of. So whenever the kids would come to our bed, we'd just grab them out and chuck them under where they were sleeping. And we felt safe knowing that whatever came out of
they
their nappies or
coughed up.
mouths was not going to necessarily go all over our bed. It was amazing. So anyway, that was just something that I think your mum bought them for us, and I was like, oh, these feel a bit gimmicky, but I'll give them a go. And
they're the bomb.
I am so grateful for them. They are awesome.
They are fantastic.
So that's my other parent yay.
It's fun.
Probably if you've got older kids, that's probably not as, although gastro times it's not that bad, but yes, that's probably a younger parent thing. I'm
going to bum out and put my nay first.
Okay.
I suppose it is a bit of a rag, but just kids sharing germs.
Oh, yeah.
Just
We've said it before. They're terrible sharers until they're sick.
Stop it. And they don't cover their mouths. So they come and cuddle you and then look at you and go, and your face is just sprayed with everything that comes out of their face.
We've 2 weeks we've still got the lingering cough, and I just see your eyes twitch whenever they cough without covering their mouths. I can just hear the rage boiling up inside of you. Just cover your mouth.
The amount of freaking times I'm like, cover your mouth, and they cough. And then the next one, literally you can see the spray coming out.
Okay, move on. Hurry up, move on.
I'm like, stop it. My yay is kind of a cruel yay, but it was also cute. So obviously with all the coughing, the now 2-year-old.
Yeah, poor thing was sick over his birthday.
That's okay. Lost his voice. And he had actually a very cute, husky, sick
squeak.
little baby voice, and it was quite cute. Anyway. But because he didn't have a voice, he couldn't scream. And I tell you what, he was tantrumy.
Oh, yeah, well, because he was extra sensitive, and even now it still hasn't completely come back.
He is extra sensitive normally.
Yeah.
He's extra sensitive.
Yeah.
And so he'd
a few decibels.
scream and he'd look at you and go,
and
you'd be like, sorry, what, buddy? What's wrong? And he'd throw things. Oh, man. Tantrums were wild.
His tantrums are wild. And
he throws toys at your head.
It was
or he hits you, or he headbutts you, or he bites you, or he... Oh.
We're working on it. It's a little rage fest. But
if you watch Dude Perfect, he's like Rage Monster. He's nuts. Anyway.
Yes. Anyway, it was a nice added bonus that for all the chaos, even when he was having a screaming meltdown, it was like, oh, well, it's not
silent.
as... Yeah.
The neighbours couldn't hear it. Yeah. Neither could we, so it was quite nice. But the alternative to that was he was also very cuddly.
Yeah, very cute.
He would not leave our lap for the first 4 days.
Well, because we missed a week, we have lots of stuff we can catch up on.
Okay.
That's our yeas and nays. But parent news has been going off for me. I've been sent stories. I've found stories. I think because obviously the news media in the recent week or so has been very full on with lots of world events and things happening.
Gee, that's a subtle reference. Anyway, keep going.
No.
Miracle.
No, not even that.
Oh.
One story you probably would love, I think is really cool. Nepal, Gen Z protesters in Nepal overthrew their government and voted in a new prime minister or president on Discord, on an app. They legit anyway.
Tell you what else happened on Discord.
World news. Anyway.
Moving on.
There's lots of sad stuff happening in the news.
Obviously.
So.
Stop talking about it. Move on.
Well, because of that, all of the other cool stories that you normally see are getting chucked to the bottom and no one's seeing them. So here I am to bring you parent news this week.
Yay.
Don't sound so... I'm excited to read these because I know you haven't seen them.
You've been talking about them all flipping morning. So
they're things I wanted to send you.
Stop talking about them and let's talk about them.
First one. A mum has broken the record and gained the Guinness World Record for running the fastest 100 meters barefoot on Lego bricks. That's a thing.
That's a thing?
It's a thing. Gabrielle Wall from New Zealand ran 100 meters in 24.75 seconds, and I could do nothing but grimace and clench my toes while I watched her do it. The track was made of 300 kilos of Lego donated by charity that uses Lego for educational support. She wore sunglasses and I saw that and I was like, I bet she's crying under those. And when she finished, she described the experience as unforgettable.
What country is she from?
New Zealand.
That's nuts.
It's
I have a great idea. I'm going to run 100 meters as fast as I can on Lego.
I mean, of all of the ways to get a Guinness World Record, surely there's an easier
way. Wow.
All right, I've just tried to pull the video up for you.
But
and it's
in
not
saying
working.
that though, I mean, 24 seconds on Lego is pretty impressive.
I mean, what? The world record is 9 point something seconds.
Yeah, it's substantially faster.
She probably runs faster than I can run now. Thinking about it.
Well, do the math. It's 4 meters a second.
Well, I don't know how far. I haven't run
take.
since I haven't run in over 2 years. Probably 3. Good chance, maybe 4. She definitely probably ran faster on Lego than I could with shoes on.
Have you run since having kids? So maybe 7?
Anyway.
7.5,
Yeah.
8.
So I'm not dissing her, but I am saying there's probably better ways of getting a Guinness World Record because honestly, that sounds like torture. All right, another story. This one's an Australian story. So from home, a grandparent in Sydney accidentally took the wrong child home from daycare. The grandfather picked up who he thought was his sleeping grandchild and only discovered he had been given the wrong child later when the other child's mother came to the centre to collect her child and found he was missing.
Hang on.
So I would imagine younger baby.
Yeah, but that contradicts. That says he picked up a sleeping child and then realised he was given the wrong child.
Well, he picked them up from daycare, but while he was in there, he was given a child. They handed him, here's your grandchild, off you go. Yeah, the staff had to review CCTV footage to find the video of the man being given the wrong child to find the missing child. And it took them over that poor mum was at the daycare.
Missing their child.
2 hours missing their child.
Surely they would have had the brains to go, hang on, his granddad came and he's still here.
Just go, well, they wouldn't know who the grandparents, like even our kids in their daycares, like unless it's the one with the family where there's only 4 kids in the class, like the other ones, they don't know who the grandparent, like there's so many parents and so many people, it's hard enough for them to keep track of parents,
anyway.
let alone grandparents.
Yeah, childcare centres are great.
Yes.
Also, what the frick is the granddad doing?
Well,
not
if it's
looking like
little babe, like if they're younger
yeah,
and they're asleep,
yeah, but
the grandfather was reportedly devastated by the mistake and raced the child back so fast when he realised he had the wrong boy. The mother whose child was taken by mistake, she said, "We don't blame him. We are not angry with him. We blame the daycare."
yeah.
That daycare is also now under investigation, and an educator has been stood down while it's being investigated. Though, when approached by a journalist, the owners told them to F off.
Yeah,
so not a very good PR response there.
Send your kids here.
Not a great PR. I understand it's awful to be chased by a camera down the street, but at the same time, that's not a good PR response. You done stuffed up.
You run a business, you done stuffed up. Do better.
Man, Australian childcare has been in the news a lot lately. It makes me a little bit nervous.
Just do better, people. Childcare centres, you guys suck. Do better.
I feel for them because the educators are usually underpaid and overworked. No, the actual educators in the centre.
Yeah, but the retards that own them and run them,
Yeah.
do better.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on.
Anyway, so that's terrifying. So I promise we've got happier, funnier news to come. This one is, we always love some Bluey news. This is some Bluey news for you.
Wow.
A footballer in the States almost missed the call to join the Carolina Panthers in the NFL because his kids were too busy watching Bluey on his phone. He left his phone with his 2 young daughters, and over the space of 30 minutes, they ignored 10 calls from the head coach, his manager, and his agent. It was an unexpected phone call because he was being called back from injury reserve, so he wasn't expecting it, and he really could have missed the opportunity. But he's since signed a contract worth more than $1 million. No thanks to Bluey.
See, thankfully, our kids, when they have a phone call and it interrupts, like if they are having a little bit of game time or whatever,
Yeah.
at least one of them comes up to me and go, no, actually, only one of them.
I was going to say, I've seen the other one go to ignore calls. Like when I give her the phone, I'm like, if anyone calls, you have to bring that to me.
She swipes it away.
Yeah, she just like, I don't want that. I don't want to lose the phone.
The middle child, because he cares, he comes up and goes, Daddy.
Yeah.
Like, thank you, buddy.
I was going to say the older one knows that if someone's calling, she's going to lose the phone. So yeah, no, ignore. Could you imagine if he'd missed out?
Spewing.
Oh, you'd be spewing.
Especially if it's $1 million. Spewing. All right, what next?
So that was, okay, this is one of the ones I was desperate to send you. I almost let you read this one, but I think your reaction is probably going to be better.
We'll see.
Lamborghini has teamed up with Silver Cross to launch a super stroller. Only 500 prams will be released, each with a numbered plaque, coming in at around $5,000 each. Features include automotive-style brake pedals, full suspension wheels, Italian leather, and the brand's signature orange accents. If you want to get one, they are exclusively online and at Harrods in the UK. So you can get a Lamborghini.
UK. Is that £5,000 then?
I don't know.
Because that's I'm like $5,000. That's cheap. Like,
I mean, it's twice the price of an expensive pram
but
here.
for like Italian leather and the rest of it, I would pay that. But euros.
Isn't it a good thing we're done with prams? Oh my god.
Euros, that's a very different story.
It doesn't say.
Because that turns it into over 4 times the cost of a pram. And makes much more sense for a Lamborghini on it.
But could you imagine being a dad and being like, look at you, you're like ready to go get, even though we're almost done with ours.
Still time.
I'm so glad we don't have disposable money like that right now because it would all be gone on a Lamborghini pram.
Damn freaking straight.
Actually, comments did include, I can finally afford a Lambo.
Yeah.
I can't wait to tell my boss that I drove a Lambo when I was a baby.
Yeah. I don't care. It's like, people can say it's a wank move. I don't care. I'd want one.
No, they should make more than 5. I bet there are lots of dads like you out there that would be like,
yes.
Could you imagine the poor mums that have done all the research and I want this pram that has all these features and the dad's like, nah,
but
I've got a Lambo pram.
If it goes nuts and you imagine 500, you imagine how much that thing is worth.
Yes.
Is it one of 500?
One of a kind or one of 500, but yes, which might be the idea of
it's limited edition.
Limited edition.
Correct.
Although there are a lot of people that have no appreciation, like myself. I don't really.
I mean, it doesn't have a V12 in it or a V10, so it doesn't sound as good. But
what sound does a pram make? Usually, it's whatever's crying inside it.
It's kind of anyway.
But for the people that don't appreciate the price tag of a Lambo,
Keep scrolling.
well, no, their comments were like, for that price, does it burp the baby? I think I'd want my pram to burp the baby if it was
Italian leather.
If I came to you with any other pram that was that cost that much, and I said to you, I want it because it has Italian leather, you'd be like,
yeah, because it's not Lamborghini Italian leather.
Oh god.
Has it got the Lambo badge on it?
Yeah, and the orange accents up the side. And
have you got a photo? I want a photo.
All the mums that don't care that it's a Lambo are like, it better have a chauffeur, it better burp the baby. All the dads are like, this is so cool. Like,
okay, so I just looked it up.
Yeah.
It's 10,000 Aussie dollars.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ouch.
High performance automotive fabrics, dramatic faceted framework, Italian leather details. I mean, I'm not going to lie. It's kind of pretty.
2 human leg power.
I love it.
Man.
Okay, it's not even Italian leather altogether. It's Italian leather accents. Oh, yeah. It's a lot of money.
I love that you're like, it's a lot of money, but it's not out. It's not ruled out. It's a lot of money.
It's not, no. It's just, how can I make it work? How could you make it work?
Oh, man.
All right, we can do this. No, there's a way to do it.
They're hitting a target market very clearly.
There's a way to do it. There's a way to do it.
No, I say no. We are very nearly done. Like all of our kids know how to walk. So we're literally
That's good.
We're literally holding on to our pram because I don't want to carry all the bags.
Or the children when they're like, oh, my feet hurt.
Yeah.
I don't want to walk. I'm tired.
All right, this next story, it's kind of parenting news. It's parenting adjacent because it's about dolls. So that part, I'm like, yeah, parents. So the White House would like people to know that Stephen Miller does not play with dolls. The Deputy Chief of Staff received a very unflattering profile from the Rolling Stones last week, sharing some of the backroom chatter and gossip that gets shared about him, which included that he liked to play with porcelain dolls. That's prompted the White House to respond and call it baseless gossip. First of all, up until now, I didn't even know who Stephen Miller was. Second of all, now that I know who he is, I think he plays with dolls more than ever. If someone puts out a statement that I don't play with dolls, I'm sorry, but I'm going to think they play with dolls.
It's like, was that
I see the headline, Stephen Miller does not play with dolls. I'm like, well, I didn't think that before, but now I definitely do.
A statement from the White House. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Did you, Bill? Pretty sure you did. Oh, you don't play with dolls?
Wow, you just went real off topic there.
Well, I don't play with dolls. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do. Anyway.
All right, ready for another one?
Suppose.
All right, usually, okay.
Oh, God, here we go.
No, don't. You're going to regret that. Usually we share funny stories on the Unhelpful Parenting Podcast.
It comes with a disclaimer.
But this story is a heartstring puller, not a laughter inducer.
Oh, here we go. She's picked with her emotions.
It was just such a beautiful story and I couldn't not share it, and it deserves awareness, this story. So a mother in the US who lost her son is sharing comfort for others in the same situation through handmade blankets. Christine lost her son Ben when he was 22 years old. He became an organ donor, saving 5 lives in the process. She said that as she said her final goodbyes, the counsellor from the organ procurement organisation handed her a crocheted blanket, telling her she could use it to tuck in her son one last time and then she could keep it. She shared that she has clung to that blanket many, many nights as she's cried herself to sleep and that it brings her a lot of comfort. So while praying about how she could honour Ben, she started this non-profit group, Blankets for Ben, that hand make these blankets for parents and families in similar situations to bring them comfort, but to also raise awareness about organ donating. So if you're listening to this, consider signing yourself up to your country's organ donation register to give a life-saving gift if the worst were ever to happen, which, by the way, I have signed the thingy. You may, if you ever need to, donate whatever you want. I'm not taking it with me, so it can go. She actually talked about, she shared her story about how she's met some of the recipients that received the organs from her son, and the recipient of his lungs came to Thanksgiving dinner, and she said it was so nice having a piece of him. She was like, he was breathing. It was like he was breathing in the room with us. I was like, oh my gosh, I was crying.
Also a little weird, but anyway, keep going.
And if you're in a position to donate or support a growing charity, you can support Growing Blankets from Ben, who still have around $3,000 left on their GoFundMe, and you can find that through their website, blanketsfromben.com, or give them they're so sweet. They've just this has not been out anywhere. I've literally just found an underground news story about it. They have no followers on social media, 4 or 5 followers on their Instagram. It's all legit. I went looking and it's through GoFundMe, so it's safe, but it's such a beautiful cause, and I was just finished sobbing at my computer, so I was like, we can all share that too.
Well, that took a turn, didn't it?
I know. You don't know what to say. Sam's like, I was going to make a joke, and now I can't. Yes, I know. Parenting's not always rosy and happy, and it's beautiful to hear stories like that.
Yeah, but okay.
I saw it and I couldn't not share it. Okay, turning the mood. Imagine for a second.
Pick it back up, please. Bloody hell. You downer.
To prep for future week's episodes, Imagine a haunted house, but it's a house. But it's a house full of toddlers who just skipped their naps. I think I'd rather a haunted house where people jump out at me. So
Depends. Can you also punch the babies? Like,
no,
like
you can't punch people in a haunted house either. You can't.
I would.
Oh my gosh. You're like on the
haunted houses.
You're on the blacklist for haunted houses.
It's called self-defense.
I think that's like one of the number one rules as you go in is you're not allowed to touch or like physically harm. That must be such a fear for most of the actors.
Speaking to the escape room peoples, that is like a fear.
That is a reason why they don't have actors in the rooms of the one that we went to. They were like, we can't have actors because people react and freak out. Context for that was it's been over a year now since we've done creepy kid stories. So the stories we got last time were like unhinged of like what's the creepiest thing or like thing that your kid has either said or done. We've had kids being like knowing things that they shouldn't about relatives or talking about their past lives or looking at the door in the middle of the night. Now our kids have done that to us. Or the example we used was one of our children getting dolls and a dollhouse and immediately pulling all the heads off and lining them up in the bedroom because that's where the heads go. Just being like, ah.
Yeah, again, you think that's...
I still think that's creepy, but anyway.
You do. Yeah, because you would, because you're the creepy one out of both of us.
But kids do. Like, they come out with creepy stuff.
Yeah.
Or they do really weird things that are like... So send us your stories, forward us if you know a friend, dob them in. The dobbing in stories are actually always the best. I was going through last week, we shared on our socials a lot of throwback stuff because obviously we didn't have a new episode, and going through it, a lot of them were stories where people had like dobbed in their friend or their partner or their own parents. And I was like, oh, I love the confessional. It's not really a confessional if someone does it for you, but...
Dobbed in a friend.
Yeah, I know a friend.
I have a friend who's got a rash.
Look, we keep you anonymous. If you do have confessions to share, send them to us because, oh my gosh, it's so cathartic just to laugh about it and know that you're not the only parent that does wild things. So...
Or dumb things.
Yeah, or just has moments of sleep deprivation. Yeah. We've been there. So send us your stories, follow us on socials to see those stories, and come back next week for another episode.